press start, and hopefully YouTube should be live again in a minute here. Then connect to YouTube. Yes, okay. YouTube, we are back. Well, we lost every viewer on YouTube, but that's fine. We're just, we're learning, we're testing. It's all new stuff, it's all new tech that we have. The only thing that remains is the field monitor I'm looking at and the phone. All right, here we got a big selection of ships on the water right now. Look at that. Look at that. It's also 1440-60. Okay, good. The only thing that remains is to figure out why my camera won't output the 1440. Well, it's actually 4K that it's outputting. But we'll work on that after the stream, because I won't be able to figure that one out here. Also, in terms of audio, I want to listen in actually on the stream right now. This one has a very rumbling noise. I really want to tweak so we can hear it. I don't have 1080 on Twitch. I guess that's a Twitch choice. So let me just try something here. There's like a delicate balance to find for this mic. Chef Dave, thank you for the 41 months. Thank you for the support. My audio was still off, sorry. Wonder if I set this to auto. Oh yeah, that's better. You guys are gonna have to give me feedback on the noise though. Oh, I should have brought my earpods so I could listen to the stream. Dang it. Okay, that's the thing for tomorrow then. It's a tomorrow thing. Listen to my own stream to tweak the audio a bit more. What I'll do for now is keep it a bit lower then, I guess. Testing. Okay, I think this is good for now. Do I have a way to... I don't. Phones, new phones, why do I have an audio jack anymore? Hey Rishi Dave, hey Crossbow, hey Chef Dave, and thank you for the Prime. So yeah, we're back with a whole new setup. I should make a picture and post it in the Discord for the curious people. It looks ridiculous now. With the whole mic that's on there, it really looks ridiculous. So let me make a picture, I'll post it in Discord. Where's the other phone? Here it is. Let's use that one. Camera, go. All right. Let's go here. Discord. Oh, I lost chat again. And send it. Okay, there we go. What new additions did I buy? Everything's new. The lens, the camera, the mic situation. I needed a few more business expenses at the end of last year, so I didn't have to pay too many taxes. So we invested in the channel quite a bit. There we go. The cam command was updated. So now we're using an FX30 Sony cam with a Tamron lens, which has a bit more zoom. We'll give that a test in a little bit. Hey Rob, good to see you. Welcome in. First stream this year actually. Oh, I dropped something on the ground, I just noticed. It's not loiter. There we go. Yeah, first stream of 2026. We had a little, how would I call it, winter hiatus. Because the first few weeks of January were really, really cold actually. But today's nice, tomorrow will be nice. Next week we might have very cold weather again, so I might just skip again and do another short winter hiatus. Hey Dirk, good morning. It's been so long since I've been by the water. It's been so busy also in the past few weeks, despite the cold and the quite a bit of snow that we had. There is something wrong now with this thing though, so damn it. I'm going back into the settings. Please put this to auto. I think that will be better. Yes, that's better. There's two Aspergers behind each other. Oh yeah, there is. I see another Asperger. This one is going to Ghent, I think. Yeah, the Caroline. And then just behind her, if we pan a little bit to the left, there she is. There's another Asperger. Let's try our new zoom. So this is a 300mm zoom lens, so we should be able to go even further. And then the cool thing with this camera is that the digital zoom is like with a toggle, so I can like go all the way. It's blurry, but we're zooming. Okay, this is max zoom. Let's try it on one of the ships on the other side actually first. So this is the optical, and then we have some nice digital. Of course it gets blurry because of the heat dissipation, but that's neat. Alright, cool. And then also zooming out, we should have a little bit wider range because it's an 18mm and the previous one was a 24. And then yeah, two microphones now. We have a shotgun mic pointed towards the water, so hopefully you should have a bit more water noise. I'll have to tweak that tomorrow though, because I need to hear my own stream to properly tweak that. But yeah, I'm glad to be finally out by the river again. It's been a while. Yes, we have two microphones. So you have the one on me, where you hear my voice through, but I'm gonna have to tweak it a bit. And then you have the shotgun mic pointing towards the water, and I can individually control the volume levels on them, but I cannot listen to how it will sound here. So I have to listen to my own stream to properly tweak it. The guy is not fishing, Henry. He's also ship spotting. He's sitting there with a camera. Good traffic. It looked quiet when I went out earlier, but apparently I mislooked or something. So the other Asperger was the edit Asperger. Oh, both Aspergers are going into the lock towards Ghent. You've been hearing the engine sounds quite well. Oh, that's cool to hear. So what I now can do, I'll just give a little demo, but I won't be able to properly tweak it or balance it. So what I can do is bump this, and you should have more ambient noise. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. So that's what I want to listen to my own stream for, to have like properly balanced. Twitch is bugging. Could be. Oh, let me put on my thick gloves. It's still chilly though. I think it's like 7 degrees or something. But yeah, hope everybody had a good end of year, good holidays. And then yeah, we had a very cold start of January, very cold weather, freezing during the daytime. And then we had a whole week of like on and off snow. Ship ASMR tag. If I'm quiet, yeah, definitely. Then I think 2 weeks ago, no, when was it? Last Friday? No, 2 weeks ago, yeah. On Sunday, I think I was here and I wanted to try out the camera for the first time and I forgot the tripod. So I arrived here, I was like, oh, finally the water, it felt so good. And then I noticed I didn't bring my tripod, so I couldn't properly stream. But yeah, except when the weather turns very cold again, I think we've started off 2026, our ship spotting year. So I do plan to be here tomorrow, probably not on Sunday, but I will be here tomorrow as well. I actually have to flee the house out. The kid is having a birthday party, so my wife was like, yeah, maybe it's better if you go out and stream. And then yeah, with the new camera, we should, in theory I can stream in 4K, but I think that's a bit overkill. Both in terms of data and stuff like that. Twitch doesn't even do 4K. Another fun thing that I am able to do that now is use the other camera for pictures. I just remembered. So I should also make pictures now. You can post them on the Instagram. Do it once for science. Maybe we'll do a one-time only. There will be a YouTube only stream in 4K. Is the drone 4K? Yeah, the drone can also do 4K. Although I'm not 100% certain the console outputs 4K. It can record in 4K. The output might be 1080, I don't know. Now, switching to 1440p this year will mean that we have dropped Kick as a platform, so we're only live on Twitch and YouTube. Until Kick decides to support 1440, we are no longer streaming there. But let's be honest, the 5 viewers we had there, they can just watch YouTube. Yeah, the new zoom lens is pretty neat, isn't it? 300 millimeter. So the NYK is going to Miami. Look at that. It's one going to the US. It's cool. Nah, we had decent. We had a polite viewers on Kick. Miami Vice. It's a nice angle with the person standing in front. It's neat. There you go, VG. You solved the issue. Yeah, Twitch's bitrate is indeed kept blighty. Does it smell of burning fuel? No, no. The wind is actually coming from behind us, so holy moly. Giant Ray, thank you for the sub, thank you for the support. I'm using any image stabilization. The lens has a, what is it? Vibration control is called the lens. But other than that, I don't have anything active held back. I don't really need it as I'm static. I'm on a tripod, so there's no really need for. Maybe only when I'm zooming, you might see me wobble the lens a little bit, but I do feel like it's not that bad. The water recedes, yeah, it's really cool to see in Juna, seeing them like cut through the water. We have the Marsk coming towards us. So if we zoom in on the bow there, look at them slicing through the water. It's really cool. Also, it's a very classic Marsk ship with the poop stain livery. Do you don't support AV1? No, neither does my streaming server. So. But no, Twitch is not on AV1 yet. Maybe there will be a future thing. We'll see. The Vistula Marsk is going to Bremerhaven, Germany. 200 meters long. The vibration control, no. It's built into the lens. There's no on-off option for it. It's not a Sony official lens. It's a Tamron lens, so it's a third-party lens. Hey Hans, happy Easter. Hey, it's not Easter yet. I know I didn't stream for almost a month because of weather and other stuff, but it's not Easter yet. Talking about 2026, I do have an exciting thing. I have 2 months off from work in June and July scheduled, and I will be trying to stream 4 days a week that period. Well, at least that's the plan, so. Wait, the eggs are already in the shop? That's nuts. So got a lowrider coming in. First lowrider of 2026, the Barcaza. But yeah, we're still learning the camera. It's brand new. If you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I was battling settings for the first half an hour, trying to get it properly working. XS Gold, it could be anything in that one. So the only thing I now have to figure out is why the 4K output is stuttering basically. So we'll look into that. Dude, look how low it is in the That's crazy. Now I'm back on a home OBS crossbow because my cloud OBS didn't do 1080p. I have a free instance from a provider, but the 4040p is not enabled. I don't want to be the freeloader asking for give me more. So we're using BellaBox and then to my home OBS. But I think the main issue is like outputting 4K, and I think I just need a better cable, probably. I do like this camera, it looks very, very good. I mean, for the price it better be. So this camera is more geared towards filming rather than taking pictures. It can do both, but yeah. No, it's going through the cloud. It's going through the cloud, BellaBox cloud. But from there it goes to a home server now. I'm really curious to see my own stream again after the stream now. See how it all looks. You got the street view coming out of the canal. He is sitting in the sun though, Blighty, so he might be good actually. Oh, did it have a car on it? Oh yeah, it did. Ah, we just missed it. Yeah. Oh, look at that bulge. Oh, that's a beautiful bulge. First beautiful bulge of this year. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, a very good zoom on this camera and this lens. So this is the optical, and then we can still go digitally. Say hi to the captain there. Of course, I got to keep panning with it. See, that is the max. Ooh, it's so stuttery. So much zoom. Yeah. There we go. Oh, it looks like we got another coaster coming out as well. Out of the canal. Let's go and check it out. Oh, this one is fully loaded. The Wilson Mosel. Ooh, 1993. It's an oldie. 33 years old this year. If you do what I do, it is crossbow. I cannot use an iPhone to do this. Like my camera outputs proper 4K HDMI signal. But if you're not stationary, then yeah, it all depends on what your requirements are. I still think there's a place in the space for BellaBox and even live views. There's a man walking on the deck there. Let's try the digital zoom one more time, because new camera, I've got to play around a little bit. Look at that. If that isn't the zoom, then I don't know what is. Yeah, that's Mr. Wilson walking there.
Jij hebt een uurtarief van €90 kan hanteren.
Only overheating. I would call that a major problem, overheating, but you got motion sickness. Yeah, it's a bit hard to pan and zoom in. We'll stay to the further away shots. The only thing that I do think when it's very windy, we probably won't be able to do the dual mic setup. It might pick up too much wind, although it does have a very big blimp on it. Pictures in the Discord if you're interested. Thank you, Rob. Oh, we got the Coast Guard, I think, coming by. Let's see if we can catch him on stream here. Flying by, actually. Wait, where are they? Oh, no, no, no. I don't see him. Oh, camera, please. Ah, he's doing a turn. I lost him. We try it. Okay, now let me restart the app here for a minute, because it looks like we have double chats. Stream, buddy. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's better. Wait, am I connected to YouTube now? Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. I've been so busy with working out all the kinks in with the camera, I haven't even looked at what is coming and what we can expect. Hey Jacob, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Let's check the radar. Got some dogging going on. There's a bit of a gap, but then there's like a nice set of traffic. General cargo ship. General cargo ship. It's mostly smaller ships. General cargo ship. Oh, we got the Primrose Ace coming. It's a vehicles carrier. That one's going to Sea Bruges. You got a bulker coming in, but that's quite a bit out. Let's see if we can catch that. We got a container ship coming in. Some traffic going out, not that much. Well, we'll see what we can see. So we got an inland ship. Oh, why is my camera turning by itself? What are you doing, camera? Go with this cable. So like this then. That's better. Okay. Yeah, apparently Twitch does that, Hans. I guess you either watch at 1440p or just 720. 1080 is not worth it anymore in that case. I think the first one will not be this one that we'll see, but a tanker. Or is it a bulk? No, it's a tanker, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh, it's a Chinese one. I see Chinese letters on it. No, don't focus on it. Jesus. Die Zhuang Yuan Ao. Zhuang Huang Ao. Oh, it's a bitumen tanker. It's a very specific type of tanker. Going to Rotterdam. There's a fly on the on the mic. Yeah. Yep. It's for cycling pods. Yeah, isn't bitumen used in asphalt as well? Or am I being stupid now? Not knowing. I have a lot of new ships today. That's cool. Gonna move the camera a tiny bit. There we go. Let's find him again. There he is. I think the only thing I miss is a bit of a horizon functionality on this camera. The Canon had like horizon stabilization. Okay, it's good now. The website's still okay. I haven't looked at anything. Okay, looks like it's working well. Oh, it says the live stream is currently offline. Might have to fix that. Something's broken. We have spotted 1,250 ships since March 28th. Does the viewfinder offer virtual? Yeah, it does. But I mostly look through a little field monitor that I have here, which also has like the grid lines on it. So it gives me a good indication of a horizon or like level. Probably YouTube changed something on their end and it won't detect whether I'm live or not. It is nice to be out by the river again though. And to have a bit of sunshine. This is the first bit of sun since last Sunday. Can't wait for June to come around. And I can do this 4 days a week. For a month or two. What's up, Bezzy? Hope you're doing well. Shippies and a new camera. And a new microphone. Don't forget the parasol. Yeah, that might be something we need then. So 1 more month until I get the new car. Will also be another change. Hold your horses. I mean, I'm looking forward to my 2 months off from work. You bet the crew smokes. There's usually dedicated smoking areas on a ship like this where you are allowed to smoke, I think. But I do think they take it very seriously. Five Chinese flagged ships today? Yeah, it's possible. Oh, this one is under Hong Kong. Okay. Well, we can start a whole political discussion whether Hong Kong is China or not, but let's not do that. We're here to enjoy ships, not politics. What car am I getting? It's a Ford Explorer. It's a full EV, electrical vehicle. I only had the choice of electric vehicles. Also, good afternoon, JW. Is TwitchCon in Rotterdam again this year? It is, Blighty. I don't think I'm going, but things can change. At this moment in time, I have no plans of going to TwitchCon. I would like to go to Rotterdam just for ship spotting though. It would be fun to catch a few more cruise ships at some point. So that's something that we'll definitely do this year. It's the end of May again. Oh, did they announce dates yet? I don't even know. That's how well I'm informed and care. May 30th and 31st. Okay. Well, the only reason I would go is probably to see some people that I know, but we'll see. Was there any specific ship I want to snipe? Ooh. I would love to catch the Pioneering Spirit going in or out Rotterdam. If you don't know what that ship, you should look it up. Pioneering Spirit. It's insane. It's huge. And yeah, it would be fun to catch a few more cruise ships, as we don't really get the big cruise ships on the river here. That's one thing I don't see a lot of. Also, military ships we rarely ever see here. But then again, I don't think you see them anywhere a lot. Unless there's like a big naval port near you. It's so cool to see the bow slice through the water up close. Yes, the problem with Zeebrugge, Blighty, is that there's really not a good spot to go ship spotting. The visibility is really bad there. It's really disappointing. You have like these massive piers going outwards around the entry of the port, but it's not publicly accessible, so I cannot go there to like ship spot. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. A lowrider? It looks like an oversized catamaran because it has like two hulls with like a connecting piece in the middle. But I think it's like close to 400 meters long. So yeah, it's a massive ship. And it's based out of Rotterdam. When it's not doing operations, it is in Rotterdam. Is it 477? Really? Oh my god. That would officially be the biggest ship, the widest and the longest ship that we've seen on stream, if you can catch that at some point. We'll keep an eye on her again this year. Yeah, I think the ship itself is 388, but it can like carry some loads in front of it, I think, and then it's longer. It's quite crazy on this camera. Look at that. Well, on this lens. Just got a container ship coming in. Tailwind Shipping Lines. Oh, it's a Panda. It's Panda 004. Like a long time ago we've seen Panda 004 before. So it's almost exclusively carrying the blue containers. It's really cool. Where's he come from? Moerdijk, Netherlands. Hey, this one does show the TEUs again. Interesting. 1,400 TEU capacity. Awesome. Are those containers from? Oh, Tailwind itself. Okay, it's their own containers. Gotcha. Couldn't read it from this far. A weird boat? I don't know if it's rusty or artwork. Where do you see rust? No, it looks pretty good condition, this one. Cool shot. Look at that bulb going through the water. It's a really cool angle. Oh, the pioneering. Yeah. Hey, Hungry. We got our first sighting of the Patriot this year. One of, I'm sure it will be many. Ship was used to transport crew around the area and the port. I think there's people inside actually. Let's do the super zoom. Yeah, there's people sitting, getting ready for work or being delivered to work. Hey Mole. Oh, look at that wobble. Best channel live again. Well, with a brand new camera, a brand new mic setup that we still have to dial in a bit more. We'll do that tomorrow, the mic dialing in. But to give you guys an example of the humming of this one, I might turn it up a little bit, the ambient noise now. Let's try. Turn it down again. There's somebody here with 50. Pushing the ocean sounds. Yeah. F? Uh-oh. No, everything's fine here. What the heck? Backbutt stuttering. What the hell? Is it my home computer? Must be. Let's check. No, 0 dropped frames. Huh. Stutter gone? That's weird. I didn't see anything on my end. The bitrate didn't drop. the camera kept going. The overlay was still there. Okay, so it wasn't needed. Interesting. Okay. Got a inland ship here. Pretty interesting that they couldn't like place the Mars containers a bit more in the middle and then didn't have to sit that high up the steering hut, but interesting. It's Jenga. There's a lady here with dogs without a leash. The dogs are now running around the car that is driving. This is a recipe for disaster. Got a bit of a gap in traffic here, except for this one. I do see a tanker coming towards us though. Yeah, there's a lot of barking now. Oh, you guys might hear it better with the ambient noise mic. There's a lady here with 4 dogs. 3 Labradors and then a tiny one. Yeah, I know, EG, but I don't really mind that it's smaller. As long as it's still readable, I guess it's fine. I'll definitely take a look at the recording of the stream afterwards to see what we need to tweak. I'm mostly wondering about the 4K and how I will be able to push that. I really hope it's a cable thing. These are older cables, so maybe that's it. Just a new cable. Hey Uzi, good afternoon. Horizon bubbles thing is a bit off again. We're back to struggling with this ball head now to get the horizon good. Hang on, let's see. Maybe I'll have to replace this ball head as well at some point this year. We'll have to see. Sorry about this. Just trying to get it as level as we can. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, it's better. New tripod. No, we've done enough investments for at least half a year. I hear a helicopter. I don't see it. It must be behind me. The prices will go up. Well, I feel like the prices are going up for everything. The cool thing about camera gear though is that it doesn't lose value that much. Like there's a good second-hand market for camera stuff. Oh, it's a bolt carrier. It looks pretty darn full actually if you look at it. 10,000 feet, it's quite high then. I don't see it anymore though. I can eat it out of here. This camera also should not overheat in summer because we were starting to have heating issues with the Canon. This thing has like active cooling, it has a fan in it and everything. Exclamation mark cam or camera. It's an FX30 from Sony. There it is. Oh, did I say Tamron? Isn't it Tamaron? Oh no, it is Tamron. Okay, it's Tamron. I did spell it correctly. With VC. It's funny how they call image stabilization VC, vibration control. It's in the name. It's almost like the ship anchor is like, dang, oh, it's water. It's leaking from its nose, I think. Yeah, there, it's water spraying out of the anchor hole. The Golden Furious. I feel like we've seen this one before. It is coming to Ghent, so we'll see it make a right-hand turn right in front of us here. Which will be good, cool. I assume she's gonna get tugboats surrounding her as well. I don't think she'll maneuver all by herself into the locks. First time today. I think we've seen it before we started tracking, a long time ago. Oh, I haven't done my shtick yet. I've been live for an hour. If you're new to the channel, you like the ship spotting vibes, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free, helps the channel grow. Hey K2, happy Friday, my dude. Unfortunately, we are no longer on Kick as we're doing 1440p and Kick doesn't support it. So good to see you in the other chat, K2. That being said, we still need to tweak the camera a bit more so that the quality will increase even more once I'm able to figure out this issue with the 4K on the camera. Hey Spyro, rest in peace. I mean, if Kick would do 1440p support, then I don't mind doing 3 platforms again, but yeah. So other than this big bulker, not much moving on the river right now. Bit of a more quiet moment. There's like a little, oh sorry, wrong side. A little shippy coming our way. Let's see what you are. It's like a tiny fishing boat or something. That's a survey. Dredging or underwater ops. The Meteor survey. I'm gonna switch gloves. Let's put on the thicker gloves. It's chilly. 1 and 2. Oh no. I do like that I have like proper digital zoom now. The other camera just had like the 5x, 10x. With this one, if my glove wants to help, here we go. Of course it gets blurry because yeah, it's digital zoom, but definitely more zoom options. So yeah, if you're just joining, happy 2026. Guess I should still say best wishes to all of you. Although we're already at nearing already past the first half of January. And yeah, let's make 2026 a fun ship spotting year as well. I will be doing, I guess I will be kind of like a full-time streamer in June and July for 2 months. And that's gonna be interesting. I just hope the weather is good those 2 months. So if you're just joining, I have June and July off from work this year. So I'll be free to do whatever I want for 2 months. Oh, and do a U-turn. I'm pretty sure they're surveying something on the bottom, maybe. It does look like there is a tugboat over there. There's awaiting the bulker. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, I do think this camera should give a better picture than the previous one in the end. You just need a bit more tweaking. I'm learning to work with it, because this is the first time that I'm like properly using it. It does look like the Golden Furious has like a kind of golden emblem on the front. Very fitting. She looks to be very full. How deep is she? Yeah, she has a draught of 12.3 meters. That's about the max, I think, to go through the lock here, the new lock. It's interesting, over the holidays I was visiting my dad's and he had a book about the biggest ports in Belgium. But also the river here was described in it. And then also the sluice complex, or the locks behind the corner here. So 2 years ago now, in October, and then last year they actually took it in use. The new lock was opened. That book was from 1987, and they were already talking about the third lock, which is now built. So it took them almost 40 years to complete that project, from the first initial thought stage to actually building a third lock here. Crazy how long these big, massive projects take. It's another thing I want to do this year, is do a walk around with the stream around the locks. Just have a little walk around, look at everything up close. Should be a fun stream to do once the weather's a bit warmer again. Looks like she's very slowly turning now. I wonder if the tugboat is waiting on her or not. Hey GB, good afternoon. What the hell is rejection therapy? Starting to feel old now. I don't know all the new Instagram things anymore. I'm not really on Instagram these days. Let's take a look at the ships that are parked on the other side as well. So we still have the abandoned platform there. Still abandoned in 2026, still in a further state of decay, I'm gonna assume. It's crazy. And then, let's see. Looks like we got a dredge anchor there, the red ship. It's a dredge. And then next to it we got another bulker parked over there as well. Which appears to be quite empty. Lady has a dog whistle. Ah, it's an annoying sound. Interesting mole, interesting. 229 meters long is the bulker. It came from Morocco. And it's going to Flushing, UK. They took a wrong turn and they ended at Flushing, Netherlands. God, that whistle is freaking annoying. I thought dog whistles, only dogs could hear it. Does that mean I'm a dog now? Over there, let's see. Oh, we have a patrol vessel on the other side. It's probably one of the RWS ships on patrol. Currently the bulker is behind the pier, so we cannot see it anymore until it's a bit closer. I'm 2% German Shepherd. I'm not fluffy enough to be a dog. We got the Con Dios coming in. I also feel like we've seen this one before, the Con Dios. Wait, can we do now? Exclamation mark. See, there it is. There we go. Spotted it 3 times. Last time was the end of November. Yeah, there we go. Then we have a Toyota. Oh, wrong side. Okay. Also another lowrider coming now from behind the pier. Just cooking up a storm. There we go. Stormvogel. That would translate to Stormbird, the name of this lowrider. Good visibility today, though. Look how clearly we can see Flushing in the distance. Hey Chu, hope you're doing well. Hey Rail, Happy New Year. I have a new camera, it's Nikon Z52. Almost made me stutter, Z52. Oh, you broke your tripod? Any ideas for a new one? I use a small rig tripod myself, one with a fluid ball head. I've been pretty happy with it. Like price, quality, it's been a good one. It's not super expensive, but it's also not cheap. I've been using this one for over a year and a half now, I think. So yeah, we're really happy with it. So yeah, I do like the small rig stuff. It's decent and it's affordable. Actually, all of my caging around the camera is also small rig. Hashtag not sponsored. Small rig, do you want to sponsor me? I think we got the Patriot coming back from delivering people. And meanwhile, on the left, I think the tugboat is about to attach. Yeah, it's definitely the Patriot coming back at full speed. Here they come. Hey, Petey. Welcome, welcome. I was hoping for a bit more sun. Everything looks so gray now without the sun. It's so cool to see it like float above the water. Yeah, there are thousands of tripods. That's true. I think the most important thing that I would advise if you want to like film on a tripod is have a fluid ball head. I think the brand and all that jazz doesn't matter too much, but a fluid ball head will make it like you can very smoothly pan. There's a bit of resistance, smooths it out. What I also do is I have a little rubber band attached to the handle, and I actually pull on the rubber band, so the movement becomes a bit more fluent compared to holding the handle with your hand. So that's another trick that I do. Like this panning is all just me pulling on a rubber band. Of course, when I have to pan a bit downwards, this is with my hand, and then back to the rubber band. I love how it like floats over the water. That's cool. Oh, we're slowing down. Max speed limit. Noisy one, this one. the ambient noise is a little bit better now with the new mic. We'll have to listen after the stream. So this is the Stormbird. After the bulker, not much traffic moving, by the way. Not sure if it's worth staying longer. We'll see. Check radar while we wait. And out a bit more. Okay. So just left. Oh, there is a big container ship that just left Antwerp with 365-meter one. Oh, that would be fun to catch. I'll probably wait for it. I don't have much else to do, although I'm a bit chilly, so that's the only downside. We got two MSC. We got two 365 and 66 meter ships underway here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for those two, I think. And then checking coming from Ghent. Not much. There's a coaster coming out of the canal now in a minute here. Further up to Ghent, nothing special. What are you? Nope, just some small cargo ships and coming in from the coastline. Where is that vehicles carrier that I saw earlier? All the general cargo ships. There it is, the Primrose Ace. I might wait for that one as well. Oh, the MSC Camillus at Bath as well? That's 3 MSC ships then, or is that the one that I saw just now? Oh yeah, that's the one that I saw, EG. And then there's also the MSC Eva, deeper in the port still. Hey Darren, good afternoon from the Netherlands, where we are about to see a bulk carrier in a little bit, but she's hiding behind the pier there. We'll stay zoomed on it for a minute. There we go. You know, I'm gonna stand up and warm up a little bit because I'm chilly from sitting still. Yep. Oh. It's a bit of a chilly wind today, actually. I got something to drink. Maybe a little snacky. Oh wait, I'll mute myself for a minute as I munch. You'll still have ambient noise. That's the nice side of the two mics. Okay, I'm back. Testing. Yep, there we go. It does seem like the volume for this mic is a bit too hard. Let's try to tweak that. So we can... Testing. Yeah, so I can balance them this way with this graph. Okay, I think now they're a bit more balanced. Wait, where did there she is. She has 2 tugboats, one in front of her, one behind her. Hey Jenny, good to see you again as well. Welcome. It's good to be back by the water. All of the regular viewers, we've had a little winter heat, as I'm calling it. It was very cold, also very busy periods, the holidays and everything, and then we had a week of like snow on and off. I think we had like 20 centimeters in total spread over a week. So yeah, a lot of snow. So yeah, I didn't feel like standing here in the freezing cold or in the snow. Also, next week or the week behind, I think there will be another cold week. So we'll have to see if we go out then. But other than that, we should be back for a nice year of streaming. The fun thing is that I will have June and July off from work. So I do plan to stream a lot in those. Well, I actually want to try to like full-time stream in those 2 months. So we'll do 4 days a week. The mic is a bit too far now? Okay, hang on. And then we just bump it a bit. There we go. Okay, let's see if this is better. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna bring my earbuds, EG, and then I can see the level. I'll listen to the levels myself and see what I like the most. Hey Cox, hey Chalk. Best wishes to all. Long time no see. Yeah, I just rambled about why I wasn't streaming for the past few weeks. And if you're also just joining, we are using a brand new camera. We are streaming in higher quality as well. We have a dual mic setup now. So a ton of stream improvements were done. Some of them are still need some tweaking, some dialing in. Where did she come from, actually? The Golden Furious from Vlissingen? They must have been parked there. Let's check. Oh, she actually has 3 tugboats surrounding her. Oh, interesting. She came from Canada, Port Cartier. Before. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. She probably was on the other side of the river being emptied out at Vlissingen first. Now she's high enough to go into the canal. Oh, we got a Vertum ship coming out of the canal. Missed that one. She is. The Verton Porto. It has a different name on radar? Really? Did they just paint it in a different name? Let's see what it says on radar. Yeah, on radar it says the Lingedijk. So they must have renamed it very recently then. Interesting. Let's verify the IMO number. It should be somewhere on there, right? I don't see their IMO displayed anywhere. Hey Galileo. Hey Kevin. Welcome in everybody. Welcome back. It's 9.5. Usually it has like a little plate or at the back. Oh yeah, it's at the back. We'll be able to verify in a little bit. Let's try our new optical zoom. Digital zoom. Oh, yeah, it's blurry, but I do think it's the correct number. Yeah, it's like on the lower back. It's a tramp stamp. Yeah, so it used to be red, this ship. Now they painted it all blue. It looks very fresh, so it must be very recent. Wait, I should make pictures of it. Wait, I already did actually. I'll make another picture so we can update it on a vessel finder. Aperture priority, yes. There we go. Let's go back to the bigger bulker that is coming in now. Looks like they only need 2 tugboats. The third one might assist if needed, I guess. It's interesting how the front is like a gray color. Do we think the paint has just scraped off, or did they paint the front gray? Oh, finally, a bit of sun. Hey Kirby, welcome. Indeed, we're back. Next week is still a question mark because it might get very cold again. Some of the black again? Dude, I don't see anything. Oh, I did lose one of the mode. What is happening? I don't know why or what. Let's wait. What the hell? So why is the modem? One modem again. Star's gone now. That's weird. It has to be something on my server that's running, maybe, that's making the stuff stutter. So weird. God. Well, I did stop using the server because it was starting to become unreliable, and now I'm using it again. Maybe we should just stick to 1080p after all. We'll see what we do. But I do want to have 2 modems, so let's go here, scan. Okay, now we're back on 2 modems. That's better. Wow, this ship is in a very rough condition. Look at that. Should we do our first rust rating of 2026? If you're new, we'll explain it. You guys can vote on how rusty this rust bucket ship is. It's out of 10. 0 out of 10 means there's no rust at all. A 10 out of 10 means I don't know why the ship is floating. Yeah, get your votes in. 8.5. Or as a canvas when you need him. This ship probably has like 1 million of defects. It's easier to find rust than no rust. A solid 9, a 6. The superstructure looks fresh. An 8, a 7.5. Man. A 5.5. That's very mild, Ray. That's very mild. Shall we do another very close-up look? I mean, just look at the bow of the ship. That's really nasty. 8.7, 7, 7.5. A 1? What do you mean, skeptic? 1? 1 means there's almost no rust on it. Spots. And stutters before. Let's see if I can disable some stuff on that server for today. Crap. Yeah, there's no video feed coming in. It has to, and then it's. It's not. It's on the Balabox side, I think. EG. Because here nothing drops. Everything works fine. Back, yeah. It's a Balabox, I think. It's the broadcasting device. Yeah, they're helping him steer, Suzanne. They will go into a lock here behind the corner, so they're all 3 here to help steer. The one in the front here is not actively doing anything, but it might just go into the sides and push it if it's needed. This one is very deep. It's 12.6, 12.3 meters. So it's really deep in the water. Also, it looks like the bow had a little bump. It's like... No, it's just the light situation making an optical illusion. I think we might stick to 1080p for the foreseeable future again. Damn it. So yeah, how long would it take? A ship like this can be in dry dock for a few weeks, Blighty. It needs maintenance. It's a big task. It's a very big ship though, this one. Could definitely use some love. I agree with that one. The lens of the camera is probably making it look smaller again, but goddamn, this is a big one. Oh. So yeah, I think for tomorrow's stream we'll probably be back on Kick then as well. Because I need to look into my own server first before I use it again. There's something weird going on. Thank you, Siberian. Was it? It probably never had maintenance since 2021, Monkey, if I have to guess. Do they charge? Oh yeah, they do, Blighty. Absolutely. And then they have to pay for the pilot fee, they have to pay the fees to go on the river, then there's port fees. There's a lot of money involved in this. Look at that tug line. I do like the new camera, it's good. It has like a little more sharpness to it, I feel like. Clarity is excellent. Yeah, I think it's just a bit sharper, the image. Almost the exact knot. So right now it's a bit quiet on the river. But there is a vehicles carrier underway, and there's two 360-meter container ships coming from Antwerp. I'm gonna wait for them probably. As I haven't streamed in a long time, I do wanna put in a proper stream today. Unless the server starts pooping the bed even more, then yeah. Well, we'll see. Hey Momo, good afternoon. I still have a scarf I can put on. Okay. It's a police boat, this one. Montelmew. Law enforcement. I already thought it was, but I couldn't see from this far out. This is kind of the only ship that's moving right now towards us, so we'll stick on the police boat. So, did anyone make any New Year's resolutions for 2026? Gotta ask, right? Or you're all just like, nah, same, more of the same as 25. Nah, yes. Too old for that? You're never too old. Looks like we also got 2 tugboats coming towards us. Nobody made any New Year's resolutions? Damn, you guys, come on. I don't believe you need a specific, no, that's true. 1440p. Well, we tried it today, but the server's already scuffing up. Oh, you had a few until January 3rd, and then it's already ruined. Okay. Finally, somebody has a resolution. More kilometers on the bike. Okay. You want to print a lot of 3D stuffies? Yeah, that counts. That counts. Did I? Not really. Switch jobs. Ooh, interesting. Well, I'm not sure if it's a New Year's resolution, but just taking the 2 months off from work and trying to stream 4 days a week is kind of like a resolution. But that's something for June and July to try out. I also want to start moving more. Oh, within the company. Okay. Not like moving house, but just like working out or something. Physical movement is one of my things I want to focus on this year. Last year was all about healthy eating. I must have a great job. And in Belgium, there's something called parental leave. And that means if you have a kid all the way up until it's 12 years old, you are allowed to take 4 months full-time off from work. And then you get a reduced part of your wage still. I think it's like, how much do I keep? I think about 60% of my wage that I will keep. So this is Rijkswaterstaat. It's the government agency managing the river and all kinds of other stuff. I love how the spray of the bow like crashes into the anchor that's there. It's a really cool effect. Need to be more active. Yeah, that's so last year I focused on starting to eat healthy, which I now have kind of under control. I feel like I'm very healthy. Barely any, well, no caffeine anymore actually. A little bit of soda still, but barely. And then yeah, just overall healthy menus. So the goal for this year is to do something for moving regularly, regular exercise. I don't know what yet. Getting these. very big humming noise, this one. Hope the mic picks it up a little bit. It's gonna be good when I can test tomorrow all the new audio settings. When I was talking, oh my god, while you were talking about healthy food, I was getting a Doritos loaded commercial. God damn it. Yeah. It's so easy to get unhealthy food. It's so hard to eat healthy. It's crazy. Got another tiny one coming now. What are you? Looks like a Multra Tug. No more beers? No. I barely drink beers at all, actually. The only time I drink it is when I'm like in a social space, like a social thing. Other than that, I never drink at home. Funny enough though, it looks like in Belgium we've started like some kind of like trend for alcohol-free beverages. Like I've gotten samples for 3 alcohol-free beers in the past 2 weeks. Also tried alcohol-free champagne and alcohol-free wine. Kind of crazy. You're at your personal best, 190 pounds. I don't know how much I am in pounds. I do know I lost 11 kilograms last year in half a year. It would be nice if I can lose another 5 or 6 this year. That would be my goal. Then I would weigh 80 kilograms, which is a good number for me. Alcohol-free tastes horrible. I tasted the champagne one, or like champagne or sparkling wine, whatever you want to call it. That was actually decent. It wasn't bad. Actually, it tasted almost the same, honestly. Because funny enough, we did a birthday party with the family for my son last week, and the wife had bought only alcohol-free beverages, and nobody noticed. Nobody noticed, or nobody said anything. So it's really funny. No, we didn't have alcohol-free beer. It was all wine and sparkling, well, champagne and all that jazz. How is the camera? It's okay. It was half an hour of struggling before I was able to properly like figure out how to use it. We've had a few weird glitches so far, so we're not there yet. We're learning. I do like the new audio setup though for the camera, the big mic. So what I can do now for you guys, I'll just do it real quick just as a demonstration. Where are you guys up? Number 1. I can add the ambient noise. We can lower it again. But I need to actually listen to my own stream to properly tweak it. So we'll do that tomorrow, probably. Why did I switch cameras? Multitude of reasons. I wanted a second camera so I could make pictures with the old one. This one has the whole fancy mic setup, which is another thing. I wanted to have a more ambient noise control, so I can do that now with this setup. The other idea was to go to 1440p, which we are actually using right now, so it's a higher quality video. But it's giving me some issues that I have to figure out first. There's some issues with the server, it seems, maybe. They honked at each other. And there's an issue with the camera as well, not doing 4K properly over the cable. Yeah, anyway. There's some learning. Oh, look at that! The waves hitting it. Some learning curves. But overall, I like the new camera. It feels very fluent. If you're interested in how the new camera setup looks, I posted a picture in Discord. It looks ridiculous, actually, with the massive microphone on it. Looks crazy. Hey, Marzi. Hey, Tiger. Welcome in, everyone. Got a massive load of waves coming now from that tugboat. Look at that. That thing is a wave machine. So what is still on the docket today? There's two 366-meter ships coming from Antwerp. Well, I think I see the first one actually. Let's try the new zoom feature for the horizon zooming. Yeah, there's the first one. And there's also a vehicles carrier coming in from the coastline. So this is the optical zoom, and then we have a nice digital zoom toggle on this camera as well. And this is like, it gets blurry of course, but yeah, this is neat, the new zoom. So that floating city is coming towards us. It'll probably be here in like 40 minutes from now, given its current location. And yeah, this new camera also has a bigger zoom lens. The last one was 280mm, this one is 300mm, so a little bit more zoom. As you can see, this is the whole range of the lens. Yeah, the big ship is now at the other spotting spot. That's true. That's true. I wonder if we can see the silos actually. Are those the silos that we are standing by from there? Let's check. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway. Yeet. Okay. So other than that, it's a more quiet moment now. I think our next ship will be that container ship over there. And then we do have the vehicles carrier inside as well. You can just see it over there underneath the pier. It's chilling over there. Oh yeah, and if you're new to the channel and you like the stuff we do here, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Kick, we're not on Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free and it helps the channel grow. I feel like the ambient noise can be up a little bit. No? There you go. It would be nice if the sun would come out again. Yeah, that's some crazy zoom right there. Wow. Looking at the Violetta, came from Copenhagen in Denmark. It's interesting, suddenly the TEU is working again. 1,853 TEUs on this one. nice and quiet here right now. I do see a lowrider coming towards us as well. Hey, why is it so quiet? I heard it. Scythe, how are you, buddy? Thank you for the tier 1, 13 months. I can carry 13 TEUs. I would like to see that, good sir. Carry 13 20-foot containers. This is a Northern Deep. Northern Deep, but then in Dutch. Like how you can see the vehicles carrier on the horizon in the distance as well. Looks cool. Also, in case you're wondering if the Earth is curved or not, here's your proof. It's not. It's curved. It's not flat. You hear the helicopter again? I don't see it though. So see a coaster coming towards us, and then the container ship I talked about earlier. Not fully Scythe. So indeed my big winter hiatus was a lot of the times due to very cold weather. So it's warmer now, but I think in 1 or 2 weeks from now we're talking about -6 to -10 again, potentially. Of course it will probably be less, but there is going to be another cold wave. And then they said, but of course it's so far ahead they don't know it, but February should be better for temperature. But we'll see. Is the boat sinking? No, it's just fully loaded. That's how they load these inland ships. If the water is not going over the freeboard, it's not full yet. That's what they say. You're going the wrong way, Arnhem. It's probably going to go through the inland canals if it's going that way, JW. So if I have to guess, it's going to go all the way up to, what is it again? Not Walsoorden. Oh my god, I forgot how the place is called. Dude, now I gotta know. It's gonna go into the canal. Hansweert, that's what I wanted to say. At Hansweert, and it will probably go north from there. Also, the EIS info on these inland ships often is outdated, but as this one says, Breskens, yeah, I think it is going to Arnhem. There's two Arklo's after each other. Inbound or outbound? Inbound, I guess. We got another inland ship, by the way, turning in. Take a look at it now. Ooh, sorry. This is the Arwen. Arwen. Wow, he's going all the way inland, all the way to Oudenaarde. It's past Ghent on the canals. When even was the last stream? Oh yeah, it's been a while, Scythe. I took a little winter hiatus. Holidays were busy. Also, my kid's birthday is the 7th of January, so I was busy with that. And then it was a very cold wave here. It was freezing during the day, and I didn't want to stand here in the freezing cold. And then we also had a week of snow on and off, actually. Where I live, we got about 20 centimeters in total, spread out over a few days, but yeah. We made a giant snowman. It was bigger than me. Yeah, it was nice, but it wasn't nice that I couldn't stream properly. It was just too cold. Oh, that's an inland ship pushing a barge heading out, I think. Last one was December 13. There you go. Was that a Friday? It was Friday the 13th. Yeah, look at that. So that's a barge being pushed by an inland ship. Quite a long structure that way. The Odeon going all the way to Neuss in Germany. You also have a long road ahead. What are you doing? Man is spinning the wheel there. Is he tightening things up, maybe? That was a Sunday. Okay. Look how sketchy it is walking on the side there. Yee. It was a Saturday. Okay. It was a day. Got another one coming out, drifting. That one is really high in the water. You can see its rudder actually. No, just not. Never mind. Nice bit of drift there. Cool. The low rider. Look how low that is. That is ridiculous. The oldest ship so far, I think that will be the sailboat that we saw actually. I was like, it's on the website, Jenny. If you do !website, and then go to the statistics page, it should tell you the oldest one that we saw. I think it was like, oh wait, no, was it the cruise ship? I think it might be the cruise ship actually that we saw last year. Let me check. Now I'm curious myself. I need to know. Go to statistics. The Astoria, built in 1948. Which I actually saw in my winter hiatus. We were going to Ghent for something, and I drove by the canal, and the Astoria is still floating, but she is being cut into pieces. I posted a picture of it in the Discord as well somewhere. Hey American, best wishes, welcome. There are some darker clouds coming now. I just hope there's no rain coming towards us. That would suck. Because I'm not waterproof. Well, I am. The camera is not. quiet and peaceful it is here. I missed it. We also got an Arklow ship there. That's probably what EG was talking about. So we should have 2 Arklow ships, 2 green ships, back to back. Yeah, Blighty, it's called flag of convenience. So basically the flag your ship sails under or is registered under, like it's the work laws, it's the taxes, the labor standards. So it's, yeah, of course it's beneficial to have like these weird countries. So that's the main reason. Hey, we do have the exclamation mark flag command explaining flag of convenience. There's a long history about flag of convenience, actually. However, there is also another law that, like, if you, for example, visit the port of Antwerp, they can also have certain regulations that the ship has to follow in order to be allowed to dock there. So it does give you like a full clearance, but yeah. Meanwhile, the 360-meter ship is making good progress. And I think I just see the second one on the horizon as well. The first one is 365 meters, the second one is 366 meters. Every day is a school day. You're never too old to learn. That's what I always say. Do we have a cruise ship? Yeah, so the cool thing about, for example, flag of convenience is also a ship that is flagged under the, I think it was Malta, is it? And also Bahamas flag. The captain is legally allowed to officiate marriages on boards. So because of that reason, a lot of cruise ships are either under the Malta or Bahamas flag. I don't know, we might have a command set, but I don't know them all by heart. I think Toast is the command master. But yeah, then a cruise ship can upsell a marriage package. Get married on board by the captain for another 5,000 euros extra. What a bargain. Weather has definitely taken a turn now. I was hoping for a bit more sun. So the first one, the green one, is the Arklow Falcon. Came from Rouen in France. It gives them the power to officiate divorces too, for the more adult cruises. It's actually interesting because I don't think it is, but yeah. So you are legally allowed to marry people, but you're not legally allowed to divorce people. Talking about adult cruises, well, I was looking at just cruises, and apparently there's a thing called adult cruises, like properly adult cruises, built for like swingers and stuff. Well, not built, just that specific cruise, that journey, is for swingers. I'm sure they must disinfect the whole boat afterwards. No, it was only because I was looking at cruises and what it costs that I ran into one of those. The cleanup crew. Oh my god. I would love to do a cruise. It's still very high up on my wish list, but yeah, it's so expensive. Maybe I should do a cruise and then just vlog the whole thing. And then we can do it as a write-off for the business expense. That's an idea. Although I'm pretty sure Belgian government would not agree with, or the Belgian IRS would not agree with a 100% tax write-off of a cruise for a YouTube video. Submerged. Nice tour of the fjords. Yeah, that's actually the cruise that I would like to do. I would love to do one. There's quite a few going from Hamburg to Norway and back. That is the cruise that I'm really looking forward to doing. I will do it at some point in my life. Just gotta wait until the right time, I guess. Meanwhile, yeah, the second 360-meter ship is also on the horizon. It appears to be a bit more loaded than the other one. And we have yet to see our first MSC ship of the day, of the year. We cannot end the stream without seeing an MSC ship, can we? Cancel. How does this look? How do I change exposure quickly on this camera? Let's try again. Nope. There has to be a way to do this. Camera has too many buttons. Is it maybe this one? Nope. Nope. Wait, so there's no fast way of... Oh, there has to be a way. I have to go through the menus to do the exposure. That sucks. Exposure... Brighten it a little bit for now. Okay. That's better. It's very expensive. Yeah, I looked at pricing. Because the thing is, if I'm doing a cruise, I want a room with a window, right? Preferably even a balcony, but really a big proper window. Because I don't want to sit inside a room that has like no windows, like an inside room. So for an outside room for I think it was a 10-day cruise from Hamburg and back, it was like 4,000 to 5,000 euros, including a drink package. Very interesting structure on the Violetta there. Like the angled line, looks cool. Would I sit in my room? No, I want to wake up in the mornings and be able to look through a window outside over the water or the place you've arrived, American. I don't want to, yeah, I don't know. All right, good to see you, Dutch. JW, see you next time. We should be here tomorrow as well. No, I want to see it from my bed when I wake up. No. I'm not paying that much. That's the thing, like a room with a window is not that much more expensive. You would be crazy to have an inside room. Sleep on the deck. Well, you guys are very inventive. Gotta give you that. Party hardy. How old do you think I am, guys? Way too old for party hardy. I turned 38 in November. No, I don't want screens, Dutchie. I've seen those as well. That's no. I want a window that I can open and smell the sea. That's the other one that is coming towards us. You can see it over there on the horizon, being all smoky. A cabin below the waterline. I'm happy with the new camera so far. I hope you guys like the new imagery. I do think it's a little bit sharper, this new camera and lens. The Birgio 3 tanker is coming from the right. It has no photo. Okay, we'll make some good pictures then. No, I'm not putting an upside down pineapple on the door. I was actually just talking about it, that when I was looking into cruises, I found a cruise where it's swingers only. So you don't even need to put an upside down pineapple. It's only for swingers, the whole cruise ship. Great visuals, thank you. It better be for the amount of money I paid for this camera. We just gotta figure out the 4K stuff and then we're golden. Got a link to that? DM me. So I assume this is the one that, oh, coming from the right. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Let's see what EG wrote. Coming from the right, the Birgio 3. Let's check on radar where that is. Where is the Birgio? Is it an inland ship, maybe? Where am I looking at? Oh, is that it? Oh, there it is. We'll see if I can make a picture or not. I see what you mean now. It's an inland ship. Is that also a thing, Hans? Okay, only cruise. You know, you have like these metal cruises. It is, okay. Interesting. I guess there's a cruise for everyone. Meanwhile, there's also the vehicles carrier who's shining in the sun actually right now. Look at that. Coming towards us. Yeah, the heavy metal one I know of. How is it called again? 10,000 tons of metal or something like that? No, crab. And even if I wouldn't even know if it's a ghost ship or not, honestly, because that's the whole point of the ghost ships. You don't know that it's a ghost ship because, yeah, it's a ghost ship. It looks like a regular ship. what makes it a ghost ship is basically the operations it's doing, and of course you cannot see what kind of ops it's doing on the outside of a ship. Correct, American. The flag on the back of the ship will be that flag. Then the flag on the top of the ship will be the flag of courtesy, is how they call it. So that's basically the country they're in. They will hoist a little flag of the country they're sailing in as well. Although here sometimes it's a gray zone, as this part of the river is in the Netherlands, but then a lot of ships are going to Belgium. So, for example, I think this one is already waving the Belgian flag at the top there. This is going all the way to Belgium. Most of the ships actually on the river here are headed for Belgium. Antwerp or Ghent. You wouldn't have... Well, sometimes these ships do turn off their tracker. But ships like that don't come to the ports here, I think. They mostly go to like smaller covert ports where they can anonymously go in and out of. Because keep in mind, every ship that goes on the river here, well, at least every big ship, has to have a pilot on board. So you need to request the pilot needs to board, and then the pilot will guide the ship all the way to the port. So there's a lot less shenanigans on the river here. There's a 2025 ship. Which one? This one? And no, it's a 2027 ship. Wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh yeah, it is a 2025 one. The Jandy. Now, the big question is, when will we get our first 2026 ship? I think our first 25 ship was in March last year that we saw. Any big cargo ship, American, yeah. So the inland ships that you see here on the river, so for example, like that one, wait, where is it? Zoom out a bit. That one doesn't need a pilot. But like the tanker behind her in the distance, this one also doesn't. Of course, the container ship that we just saw has to have. A ship like this has to have. And there are exemptions, like you can have a pilot, a captain with a certificate that they don't need a pilot for the river, but that is rare. I would say that 99% of the ships get a pilot here. Will we spot a 2026 ship? That's actually a fun one to do every stream until we see one. Ooh, that looks cool. Let's go check it out. Look how that one is slicing through the water. That is the one that I need to make a picture of for. Let's do that then. It's still far away though. I have to see. Let's see if I can make a picture once it's a little bit closer. The Birjo 3. Okay, from Rotterdam. Oh, I love how it pushes the water in front of it. Looks really cool. Very cool to see. Hey Carmack, boats. Those who just joined, we still have our big girls for today on the way. There they are, two 360 plus meter ships. One is 365, the other one in the back is 366 meters long. Almost missed the stream. Well, we've been battling the new camera for the first half hour, so first half hour was troubleshooting the new camera. Now we kind of have it dialed in, but there's still a few glitches to work out and tweaks to make. But yeah, so we'll see those in a little bit. But until then, we got some other stuff to look at. I like how quiet the water is. It's almost like a mirror. Well, she's also gonna steer into the canal here. I think it's the registration date, Ray. Which I'm not sure if they register it before they build it, or I think it's basically when they release it that they will also register it. So yeah, I think it's the launch date mostly. Dude, there's like a whistling noise coming from this one. Let's try the new shotgun mic. I'll bump it up a little bit, see if we can hear it. Let's try. I'm sure you hear it now. That whistle. That's crazy. Let's try something now. I'm messing with it. Okay, so that completely mutes it. Oh, you hear the seagull, right? Guess this is a slightly better setting. Yeah, we're gonna tweak the ambient noise a bit more tomorrow when I have my earbuds on me. What's on that ship there? Low emission optimized. Okay. What does that mean, optimized? Turn down the volume again a little bit. So it does seem like the 10 dB filter is working better now. Yeah, instead of fumes, it whistles. That's a good one. What time do you think? Probably around noon or 1 p.m. Jenny. It will be an afternoon stream, most likely. Because the kid is having his birthday party in the afternoon, so that's when I'm gonna try to flee the house. We got another tanker coming towards us. Oh, it's a Sten. The Sten Skagen. Going to Rotterdam. 150 meters long. Oh, we also got the second Arklow. Let's maybe look at that first. Sorry, EG, making you work again. We got the Arklow, and then behind there we got the Primrose Ace, I think it is, the vehicles carrier coming our way. The Arklow Wind. Going to destination not available. Mysterious. Let's see where the Arklow came from actually. Arklow came from Dijon in Spain. Left there January 11th. Or no, it was there January 11th. I'm not sure when it left. how wide this lens goes. There we go. Hey B6, Poe is in the way. More interested in the big girl that is coming towards us from the distance over there. See her later. Stay on the stand for a minute here. Looks to be quite empty. Look how high she is in the water. Yeah, 2 big girls, exactly. Hey NJ, indeed, we had a little winter hiatus because the weather was a bit too cold to be outside here. But this weekend the weather is better, so we're back today and at least tomorrow. And yeah, I've been testing out the new camera that I got over the holidays. It's been a lot of fun and it's been good. No, the channels don't freeze over Carmack. That would be a bit too extreme. Like some of the lakes and ponds freeze a little bit, but this is salt water, so it would be crazy if this thing froze. Thank you, NJ. Yeah, true. This is a river officially, it's not a canal or a channel. But the thing around the corner is B6, but that thing also never freezes. In my 38 years of living here on this planet, I've never seen it frozen, the canal. And with global warming, the past 10 winters have been very mild. I think it's been a decade since we had a winter like we just had the past few weeks. Because we had daytime freezing, we had 20 centimeters of snow where I lived, which is exceptionally lot for a... It used to be normal having like 20 centimeters of snow, but not the past decade. So it is an exceptionally strong winter. And over the next 2 weeks there might be another cold wave. So we might have another break in the streaming schedule. Another multi-tuck. No, it is a multi-tuck, but it's not named multi-tuck. It's the CMS Warrior. Yeah, that's the reason why we don't have any strong winters here. It's mostly because of the milder Atlantic air reaching this part of Europe. Because that's the thing, if the wind and the air comes from over the Atlantic, it's not as cold, but it's wetter. And if we have colder air, it's usually coming from the north over land, straight from Russia and the Arctic. And that air is drier and colder. So then it's cold, but it doesn't snow. But yeah, the past, like 2 weeks ago, we had an exceptional week where we did have 20 centimeters of snow. I think some parts of the Netherlands got even more snow. You guys have winter tires. I don't have them on my car, but I could, if I wanted to. What is it about tugs that make it look so cute? I think, I don't know, they're so powerful, right? Look at those chimneys. It's like a muscle car. Like the metal angled chimneys on it. Looks like a muscle car. It's really cool. They also create a lot of waves. Look at this. This is all from the little tugboat, all these waves. I used to have winter tires, but then the winters got so mild that I think the past 7 years, I think, maybe 6, 7 years, I've never, oh, police is here. I've never put on winter tires. We're gonna have questions by the police again. What are you doing? Filming. What are you filming? The ships. Thank you, Coda. Nope, no questions. I think he's more interested in the van. You have year-round tires. You just avoid around lost to. Yeah, that's also an option. What is sticking out of that tugboat? That's interesting. So what's this cam better at? It has a better lens, so there's a bit more zoom. It can do 4K, but we're not there yet for streaming it. The other one could only do 1080, but this thing can do 4K. It's better at heat dissipation because it has active fan in it. I mean, the other camera was like, I don't know, 900 for the body. This thing is 3,000 for the body, so euros. So yeah, there's your answer. Still wonder what that chimney is. What I like about this one is, for example, the digital zoom is with a little toggle. So we can do big zoom in. I think it's a ladder. Or is it a new chimney they put on there? What is that? Yes, I know, Coda. I'm waiting on it. I see them actually. I can show you in a minute. No, but it does make a difference on snow B6 winter tires, because I've had them for years before, and I remember driving through snow with them, and it does make like a massive difference. I do agree on ice, it doesn't really matter, but for example, 2 weeks ago, I got stuck with this car with my at the school in the parking lot. There's like a little tiny ledge, tiny bit uphill. And they had to push me out because I got stuck. With winter tires, that wouldn't have been an issue. Dude, is this a new one? This one looks sick. No, but 2018. It looks so fresh, this one. I'm very fascinated by that chimney. Oh, it is a ladder. Okay, now you can clearly see that it's a ladder. Why is the ladder fully erected? That is funny. It's happy to see me? Oh. Let's bring it on. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's switch to the bigger boat. I was too fascinated by the erect ladder. I'm sorry. Oh, you're from Hansfield. Okay. Oh, well, both of them just passed you. The big MSC ships. You also had to pull your dad's car out of muddies, the roadside. Oh, yeah. So this is the Primrose Ace It's a Japanese vehicles carrier, just under 200 meters. She came from Dublin in Ireland before coming here. Very generic boat. Not the most exciting livery on her at all. You see them all pass. Yeah, I would love to live by the river. I live 20 minutes inland from here, so I don't get to see them every day. Interesting, she has a green line on the bottom there. So it's beige, blue, then green, and then the red. But the red paint is a more special paint to withstand the salty water better. I do like this camera makes a lot better shots. I don't know why, but is it the lens maybe? It feels more cinematic with this camera. Also notice how fluid dynamic this ship is. There's barely any wake that she creates sliding through it. She has a very, very pointy tip and almost no wake behind her. Yeah, the front part is flat and then it like goes down like an upside down triangle into like a very sharp tip. It's a very interesting design. Let's go all the way there. Look how sharp that is. It's like a tiny, tiny spray. It looks like it ran into a wall. Yeah, it's by design. It's funny how you can see the sheet metal that they use. You can select the curvatures in each sheet. To break the wind, it's more about the capacity, so they can stack more cars in it. The thing with this ship is it's almost that high up. It's so high, there's so much hull that the wind is already banging into. I think it doesn't matter if they make the front pointy or not. It will be a wind-resistant ship anyways. Wurstbrot, danke schön. I am back from my hibernation. Indeed, my winter hiatus is hopefully over. It was very cold the past few weeks, Wurstbrot. I didn't feel like sitting here in the snow or in the freezing cold, so it turned into a little month winter hiatus. But we are back now with a new camera, with a new mic setup. We have dual mic setup now, which we'll tweak a bit more tomorrow actually, because I forgot something to properly tweak it. And this camera can also do more, higher resolution. So I'm excited for the new camera. It's been good so far. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you like the ship spotting, we got a lot of ship spotting planned this year. Don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe to make sure you see when I'm live next. And it helps the channel grow, so there will be more opportunities as well. And in June and July, I will have 2 months off from work, and we will be doing this kind of like full time, I guess. 4 days a week. We'll be watching the ships. She's so quiet as well. Very elegantly gliding through the river. If you're wondering what the hell is this thing transports cars, trucks, or other rolling vehicle. Basically anything with wheels that they can roll on this ship, they will transport. It looked flatter on the front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is curved a little bit. It's not like an angle. The back is, though. As you can see, you have the big bridge mechanism. So this thing folds down. That's how they roll on and off the ship. But then the back is like literally like a flat surface. Oh my god, Kimu. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Home port is Tokyo. You can also see its rudder a little bit. And then, as this one has glided past us, the two biggest ships of the day are coming. Also, our first MSC ship for 2026. There she is, the MSC Camille. We are about to lose her though. The Primrose is gonna go in front of her in a minute here. So the MSC Camille is 365 meters long, 52 meters wide. She has a capacity of 15,016 TEUs. So that's 20-foot containers. She is on the way to Gdansk in Poland. And she is very deep in the water. She's 15 meters in draught. Wow. That is deep. I don't think they go much deeper than 15 meters actually. These ships. Maybe 16. We'll see if we can spot the Plimsoll line on this one. Waiting for the big one to appear. Here she is. Here she comes. Oh, she's still turning. Let's see if I can make a few pictures here. Appears to be very well loaded actually from this angle. the blue dot tugboats heading out as well. Zoom out a bit. Should come in frame then by itself. There she is. Hey Bart. Well, this thing is coming to you, this big boat. It's going to Gdansk in Poland. It's the VB Emerald. One thing with the overlay now, storing all the data, is that we'll have a full year at the end of this year of ship data, of ships that we've seen. I wonder how many 400 meter ships we'll see this year in total. Meanwhile, in the background, you can already see the second MSC ship as well. That one not as fully loaded as this one. Although I do think the other one is newer. So the Camille is from 2009. I think the other one looks newer to me. Check that one out in a little bit. – 2003, yeah, there you go. I could see from here that it looks newer. Just the design of the hull. Let's try out the zoom one more time, the new camera. See if we can see anyone on the bridge. No, it's all blacked out. No visibility. Did you see like the little windscreen wipers on there? Look at that. Well, little, actually big windscreen wipers on all these windows. God, this thing is big. She could use a lick of paint though. She's in quite a rough condition. Indeed, I agree. She looks a bit rough. Especially in the back there. The part that is now coming into frame looks very rusty if we take a closer look. Look at that. That looks rusty. was gonna see if we can see the plimps line. Oh, that's the pilot door. If you want to have a sense of skill for these ships, just know that this is a door. A person fits through that, right? So keep your eye on that door as I zoom out. Keep your eye on it. There we go. Door for scale. Takes you a while to run to the back to check everything. Yeah, indeed. The whole back road has like white containers. They're all refrigerated containers. The whole back bay there. You can see all the refrigeration units in there. All those holes. That's where the cooling unit for that container is. And all of these are plugged into the power circuit of the ship. I think that's another MSC ship added to our list. Let's see, exclamation mark, MSC. As this is like the biggest container shipping company for Antwerp at least. I think MSC is actually the biggest in the world right now. So far we spotted 75 unique MSC ships. Okay. We gotta go through 100 this year, right? Unique MSC ships. We have to. So let's see if this is a new one that we haven't seen before. This is the MSC Eva. Is that correct? Hey dogs, best wishes to you as well, sir. Is that Eva? I think it's the Eva. It is Eva. So this one is just a bit bigger. It definitely has more capacity. It has 16,616 TEUs as a capacity. This one is going to Rotterdam. She's not as deep in the water. She's 13.4 meters deep. And a lot newer, of course. The other one was 2009. This one is 2023. So she turns 3 years old this year. Look how tiny the ship is in front of the... Oh no, it happens, EG, that's fine. By default it should be on though, I hope. At least that's how I tried to set it up. We got Multituck 7 that slided through the frame. Oh, I love this shot, this is so cool. Let's make a photo of it as well. The size of this thing is so big. Oh, you check it out. Okay, gotcha. In theory, you only have to uncheck it if it's a ship that we don't see today. Otherwise, it won't register double or anything. This will also be our final ship for today. After this, I'll wrap it up. Nice little 3.5 hour stream by then. It's good. Eva is also the first time today. That means we're at 76 ships now. Awesome. Another one in the books. Oh, that does work. We've spotted 42 unique ships today. Look at that. As of October 2025, MSC had 880 vessels. Yep. Thank you, Kochi. I'm also happy with it. We still need to do a few tweaks on it, but overall I'm very happy with the quality it gives me. Looks really nice. Very cool bridge structure on this one. It has like pillars supporting the sides of the bridge. Again, the pilot door looks so small. Look at that thing, that opening over there. She's thick, for sure. Do a full sail bind close up. There we go. All the stuff is moved. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. Just in front of the bridge is like a full empty bay. Look at that. Looks neat. Big hole in the middle. I do like the inland ship coming by as well for scale. at that massive red pipeline going up all the way up to the top. It's probably some water system. Maybe they have like water cannons up there. What is that? Is that a... It almost looks like a machine gun. Oh no, I think that is the actual spray nozzle. Yeah, almost looks like a machine gun from here. You think they use that against piracy? It's the coffee supply for the bridge. Imagine. How long do you think it will walk from front to the back? I think you'll have to walk a proper 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I think. 5 minutes probably. There's a Dixie on the top. There's a girl here taking pictures of her car. That's the first. Usually it's guys doing it. It's probably for firefighting. Yeah, I would assume so. But I know that some ships use it as a deterrent as well. They like spray pirates. It's against US helicopters. Don't go there, Sherman. Go there. I'm surprised how high it is. There were still quite a few empty bays on this one, but yeah. She is indeed a bit higher. Electric scooters, there's a lot of like things you have to step over. Your electric scooter would do much. Oh, we do have the walk command, I guess. Alright, with this pretty view of these two, the other one is still in the distance there, we'll wrap things up for today. I'll push the button first. There we go. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me. Standing by while we had some issues in the beginning as well with the new camera, but I'm happy we're able to do a proper stream. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow afternoon for more ship spotting. Other than that, if you're not following yet on Twitch, please follow to see when I'm live next. For YouTube, you can press the subscribe button. It's all free, helps the channel grow a lot. And yeah, then I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.